What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremiah Two Times. Talk to me nice, say it twice. Today I ain't got a hat on, so we just gonna skip that whole part. But today, what we here to talk about is so it was a little while ago, right? I had made this TikTok, and I was like, not only is the Navy accepting people with, pretty much the Navy's getting more lax, right? When it comes to getting people to join, they're becoming way more lax, right? And so they like and dropping the ASVAB score and everything like that. And I've been having like a lot of y'all DM me and all that stuff, right? Like, oh, 2 times, Jay, whatever. Is it true? You know what I'm saying? For the people that's not and they trying to join, whatever your story may be, right? They're like, dang, is it for real? Like they dropped it, da-da-da. Is it that much easier to get into the Navy, such and such stuff like that? Yes. Yes. I can't make this up to y'all, right? Bro, we are losing people. I say we like I'm the Navy or something. The Navy itself is losing so many people, bro. Like, I don't know about San Diego and all them other places. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's just Navy-wide. But, bro, as far as here in Virginia, bro, I know there's some people, bro, that's like literally they getting out any type of way possible. You know, we legal, so we's obviously not gonna be legal for the military. But, bro, I'm talking they smoking to get out, they doing whatever just to get kicked out. It's to the point where now they like, bro, we don't even know what to do. They just losing people. It's either like just people just getting out or they not re-enlisting and everything like that. And right, it was cool back, you know what I'm saying, back a while ago when I was like, okay, cool, we can handle, we cool if we lose these people or whatever. Now, nah, bro. they lose so many people, bro. It's like bad. Like they taking people from other ships, throwing them on these other ships. So you just getting parted out as a person, though. You feel what I'm saying? You just getting parted out to these other ships. And just so like people don't think I'm lying, like, oh, you know, he just being over exaggerative, bro. It's a whole article. You can go on NavyTimes.com, whatever, bro. It says it right here, and I'm reading this verbatim. I'm gonna put it somewhere right here so y'all don't think I'm capping. As the military struggles to attract new recruits, the Navy on Monday began a pilot program that will let in those who have lower scores on part of the entrance exam used to gauge a recruit's ability to serve. Basically what I said to dumb it down is they're lowering the ASVAB score so they can get more people in. I'm not lying to you, bro. I ain't lying to you. Here it is right here again. Under the Navy's pilot program, the service will accept lower scores on the AFQT between the 10th and 30th percentile, as long as the prospective sailor's ASVAB individual line scores are still high enough to qualify for a Navy rating. Right? I'm gonna dumb it down again. So within the line scores, you got like engineering, you got all this other stuff, right? At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a band with you right now. At the end of the day, you can go in there, take that test, and what they gonna do is, if it's super duper low, because I ain't gonna sit here and like mine was super duper high. I scored like a 59, a 60 or something like that. Bro, if it's that low, they're gonna put you as undes. And they're gonna lie to you. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, undes, you get to work all these jobs and then you get to pick one at the end. No, the hell you don't. They're gonna throw you wherever they see fit. Depending if you air pack, C pack, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying. For A pack, they call it ass pack. C pack, you know what I'm saying, that's just undes, undes or you're undes airman, pretty much. Bro, if you're undes airman, 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if undes airman, my fault. If you're an undes seaman, 9 times out of 10, you can work with the BMs. You can be scrubbing paint. You can be working ridiculous hours. They're not really going to care about you, right? And you got to put in a certain amount of time. You damn near got to serve a bid. You damn near got to serve a little time before you pick. And the thing is, it's not even 100% guaranteed you're going to get that job that you really want. It's not even 100% guaranteed. So what I'm saying, they need people that bad. They're damn near begging for you to get in. Please join, because we can't manage the people that we have right now. They can't. That's just the truth. I'm not even speaking down on the Navy in any type of form or fashion. They As in they, I'm talking about the certain people, not all of the people that are leadership. I'm not talking about everybody as appointed assignment to be a leader, right? But majority of them are doing poor management of personnel. I know y'all all seen about the suicides and everything, right? And that's very sad that it's to the point that young people are even like, I gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stand up a little bit, take a little bit more of a little crown. Well, the fact that these young people are like, they don't see no other way out. Cause see, the Navy ain't like a civilian job. You can't just quit. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know you're supposed to put in your 2 weeks notice. And you know what I'm saying? And you just stop showing up. You can't do that. You can't just not show up. You have to show up. You have to show up. Like it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to show up, bro. And so if you dealing with just ridiculous stuff on a daily basis, you would see it as there's no way out. So if you come from a comfortable environment where you never really, your mind has never been pushed and all those other stuff of just really just sticking it out, you've never been pushing that certain way, that's how you get the things that are going on now in today's Navy, that's how you get those situations, right? And it's crazy, bro, because I'm telling you, I've known people like physically known these people, like actually known these people, right? Where they like, bro, this is ass, bro, like, because at the end of the day, bro, I know some people that think like, oh, bro, you're in the military, you get paid so well. Bro, you get paid to survive. You are getting paid to survive enough to get back to work. And I'm not lying to you. That's why you have these things where, and this ain't even nothing new. This ain't nothing new. So the old heads will be watching my page and everything, they'll be like, oh, that's just that new sailor talk. People been doing those contract marriages in the military forever. What, you think they doing it for fun? No. They doing it because they pay you extra. They pay you more to be married. So you get your homegirl, or for the girls, you get your homeboy, be like, look, lock in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you marry a civilian, you know what I'm saying, you'll get the BAH. Let's say they stay home, right, or they're in school or something like that. I think you'll get the BAH for where they're at. Now, if they come and move with you, you'll just get the BAH for wherever you at, right? Now, if you go mill to mill, military member to military member, I'm trying not to curse, but my person, my people, you're going to get the BAH. Both of you are going to get BAH. So like out here in Virginia, it's $1,450, $1,450. That's both of you are now making that. And that's only as an E3, right? I'm only saying that's only E3 because the more you go up in rank, the more your BAH go up, right? And y'all wonder why stuff like that going on. Bro, you're literally getting paid to survive until you can make it back to work again. And that's the truth. I'll go back and forth with anybody. I will go back and forth with anybody any day, whenever, about this. Because that's what it comes down to, right? Because half the time on these ships, bro, it's easy to get like, mentally you feel trapped. It's really easy to feel like that, right? Because you know you can't go nowhere. If your ship is really busy, you can have all these vacation days. They're not finna let you take off no week, no 2 weeks. If the ship busy, they'll give you 2-3 days. That's if they even give you that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can feel trapped in that way. The food, not every ship, I don't know every ship, right? I can only speak on the few ships I've been on. The food be garbage and stuff like that. And depending on how like your leadership is on that ship, you could be working crazy hours. If you're in engineering, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you. I do. Y'all work some crazy hours. Even when I was on ships as a QM, I got off at like 14. For my non-military people, like 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I got off at like 2 o'clock. So to me, in the late day for me, it's like 5 o'clock. That really ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? Because when I'm there, I'm not really doing much. I might be there, but I'm really not doing much. Much of nothing, really. I'm raising a flag. I'm doing a little paperwork here and there. But nah, bro, if you engineering in one of them other rates where you got to do a lot of work, like continuously, bro, I feel bad for you, bro. And then it's so much that play into this, but now it's so bad that it's alarming, like to like these higher ups and stuff like that, to literally like for the Navy, and y'all know, if you don't know, the Navy's very lax on tattoos and all that stuff. It's been like that because that's the tradition of a sailor, to be tatted up, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, right? You could get your hands tatted if you want, all that other stuff, right? So to the point of that, if you even like tattoos, you know what I'm saying, that's cool. If you like tattoos and you want to join the Navy just so you can get hand tattoos, I think that's kind of to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? You can still do this anywhere, but to each his own, because tattoos weren't always so accessible. Wasn't like always liked, you know what I'm saying, in the work area, but it's starting to warm up to it, right? But now you can even get like neck tats. Not nothing crazy now. Don't come in here thinking you finna get your whole neck looking like a coloring book. No, don't think that. It's certain stipulations. I think it's like the palm of your hand or something like that. But like my hand's huge. I don't even know if y'all can really tell. My hands are huge. You tell me I can get a neck tat the size of my palm, I'm finna walk in with half my neck tat. Now, am I gonna get a neck tattoo? No. I mean, I might get something like behind my ears tight, but like the neck part, no. But yeah, nah, this wasn't a lie, cause that's how many people were losing. That is how many people were losing in the Navy. Not, you know what I'm saying? It's just people like, they either not realistic, like, bro, I don't even want to do this. This is that bad. Like, that's when I go back to what I said in my previous video, where I said I feel bad for people that come into the Navy and they go to a ship first, because it can be bad enough to where you don't even want to get till shore duty. Unless you got one of them rotations where you got more shore than sea duty. I get that. Thug that one out. You know what I'm saying? You could just thug it out. But it's some people, once you get so mentally disrupted for something, bro, you don't even want to do it. Because if you get a certain job in the Navy, bro, you damn near really can't just do one contract. And you know in the civilian where you're going to make that bread. So you like, bro, I really don't need this. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing that the Navy does do, most definitely, indefinitely, it's going to give you that work ethic. If you don't have a work ethic coming in, you gonna have that mug when you leave. Or it might not be 100% work ethic, but it can be way better than what you did before the Navy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you was kind of lazy, you sort of just quit jobs whenever, yeah, I guarantee you, when you get out, you might not be 100% a workaholic, but they're gonna get you to about, you gonna have some type of work ethic to do something, because mentally you gonna not want to be back in a point where somebody has to tell you what to do. You gotta wake up on their time. Everything pretty much you do is on their time. Because even when you get off of work in the Navy, you can still get called back. You know what I'm saying? So technically you're on the clock all the time. So that's you push the people that be like, bro, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it good enough, because you're gonna do it to the point to where you're gonna study about what you finna get into. So when you do it, you're not all over the place. Because man, I know anybody can back me up on this. It's some stuff that happened in the Navy, or like something that happened on these ships. You like, why are we doing this? Nobody knows. Or okay, I wouldn't say nobody knows. Somebody knows, right? There's some higher up that knows. Because they don't just do stuff for no reason, right? They just won't let you know the reason. So you go ask your higher, like, I don't know, this is just what he told me to do. He higher than me. Bro, so you're not going to want to deal with none of that stuff. Like, man, because I know some people that's in the Navy, and they enjoy it. They relatively enjoy it, right? Because it's going to suck sometimes, let's just face it. But they relatively enjoy it, right? They get to go to these different countries and everything, and that's cool. I'd be glad to see that, right? My people that like I was all in Chicago with and everything like that. Then you got some people that ain't been nowhere. They right here in Virginia. They went Chicago, A school, boot camp, Virginia, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You got certain people like that, right? So it's sort of just like, damn, what in the world am I doing, right? But the one thing that I can say is, if you think you're gonna get out the Navy, right? Like, not finish your contract, get out, pretty much quit. If you think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna smoke or whatever and get out, I'll be okay. Bruh, depending on how cool you were with your people at work, how much of a good worker you are, and how nice your CEO is, bro, they have the power to literally mess you over. They have the power to give you a dishonorable discharge, right? But it's they'll give you an other than honor, right? To get a dishonorable, you have to be the worst. You have to do like some real sinister, devious, mischievous stuff to really get a dishonorable discharge, bro. You got to work hard to get a dishonorable discharge is what I'm saying, bro. Like, but if you get that other than honorable or other than honorable, bro, job's gonna be like, well, what happened? I mean, of course, I expect certain people to lie. I expect some of you to lie. Be like, oh, such and such happened, right? Cool, all right, cool. Certain jobs are not gonna like it. They're not even gonna hear it. So I would say, bro, just thug it out, bro. And if you're thinking about joining, right? Because I've been answering a lot of DMs, right? And a lot of people don't DM me. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got like 400 something followers on Instagram. I got more subscribers than I got Instagram followers. I've been answering a good bit though. I would still say join, bro. I would say join, but this is what I say. Give it some time. Please give it some time. Study. Study at least 2 months, a month. Don't go in there and raw dog that ass back. Please don't. Because then all you can have is a bunch of undead people. And I guarantee, if I'm telling you that it sucks and I have a rate, and I have some other people that have rates and it still sucks, you do not want to be undeads. That is not. That, and I don't speak down on the Navy. I don't speak down on the Navy. But listen, study. Don't come in with that low ass ASVAB score. They gonna give you undeads and sell you lies. I'm telling you right now, whoever you are, if you watch my video, you got a friend that's like, I want to join because whatever. I don't care if you know you did some hot shit. I'm sorry. You know you did something dumb and they ain't caught on to it yet, right? Or you think it's a possibility or whatever. I don't care. Your hometown born, I don't care. You got no friends, whatever. Study at least a month. Give me a month. Please give me 30 days to look at an ASVAB for dummies, whatever. You could Google it. Do not come up in there with that crazy score. They're going to give you undeads. You don't want undeads. It's Jeremiah 2 time. Talk to me nice, say it twice, and study. Like I said, it's between the 10th percentile and the 30th. And they will accept you. It don't matter if you got tats, whatever, piercings. Join. Or don't. Do you. But if you're in a rock and a hard place, or you stuck, feeling stuck in your hometown, join. Hey man, like, comment, and subscribe. Share it.